What's up with y'all boys, man? Exclusivebuildz, where we do everything exclusive. And today's video is about a title, man. We back with another NBA player build template. And today, bro, we got a rookie. We got Trey Johnson. Now, this was also a requested build video, you know what I'm saying, from my boy FRG. He wanted me to make a Trey Johnson build. Hey, here it is, you know what I'm saying? I got it for you today. And I'm gonna go ahead and keep it all the way 100. It's a very solid build for all game modes. I low-key mainly base it around fives because I added a lot of free throw on the build, which is really just extra points, honestly. But there's multiple different ways you can make this build as well. Cat burgers 15 is all you really need. Anything else after that is just extra, you know what I'm saying? And we'll get to all the cat burgers and all that at the end of the video. I'm not really going to do too much talking on all the caps and shit throughout the video like I usually do, or fully explain it. We're just gonna get straight into it, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, with that being said, just go ahead and get straight into this Trey Johnson template. But before we do that, get this video a chance to likes on the video. That'd be very appreciated. Subscribe if you're new, help your boy get to 5,000 subs, you know what I'm saying? Turn on post notifications on, share this video and all the other good stuff, right? But yeah, let's get into it. So we're going shooting guard, 6'5", 175 on the weight with a 6'8" wingspan, even though his wingspan is 6'10". But hey, we all know bros out here self-proclaiming he's a better shooter than Steph. And even on that one game he had like a week ago when he dropped his career high with 24 points, you know what I'm saying, bro was definitely pulling from deep range, you know what I'm saying? So we gotta have 93 pointer because bro is a shooter. But let's go ahead and move on to our physicals. So far as speed, to be a very solid off-ball shooter, you gotta have speed on this game. So we're just gonna rock out with a 92 and an 88 agility is going to get you Hall of Fame slippery all ball. If you know how to work this bad to get it to work, you know what I'm saying, as some of your teammates set you all ball screens, very solid. And even on the defensive end, this is very solid. Having high speed and agility, you're going to be able to play defense. And when y'all do see this cap break screen, if you want to take the route of adding perimeter and steal on your build with some caps, you can definitely do that as well. So yeah, there's just that on that far as speed and agility. Strength, we're not going to touch it, even though you can go up to like 190 on the weight. You know what I'm saying? Get your strength all the way up to like a 71 or something just to get immovable enforcers. You know what I'm saying? And help you on defense. And since it's tier 2 badge, you could use that as a +2 on your tier 2. You know what I'm saying? Get that to go to help with more perimeter defense if you want to take that route. You know, but as far as vertical as well, we're not going to touch it because bro isn't out here dunking on anybody at the moment. Well, at least from what I've seen, I haven't seen him boom on nobody going crazy and none of that. He's a shooter, so we ain't tripping off none of this vertical. But as far as physicals, this is what we got. Now let's go to move on to the finishing. All right, y'all boys, so far as finishing, close shot, that's tied to something else, so we're just not gonna trip on that. But layup at base model, we just gonna go at 85 so we can get our flow game and layup mix matched on silver. Unlock a variety of very solid layup animations, so it's decent enough there. Driving up, we just gonna rock up with a 75 just to unlock that Devin Booker dunk package. If you want to get the posterized on bronze, find a way to put more, well, 3 points onto your vertical if you want to get the posterized on bronze, but I really don't care to have it. I don't think it's needed for a shooting build like this, you know what I'm saying? It's not needed. But 40 standard dunk for backdoor cuts, or just standard dunk cheese or whatever the case may be. Having his badge, having his rating and that one little dunk animation, very solid rear round the build when it comes to finishing. And post control, we're not doing none of this, you know what I'm saying? We're not doing none of this. All we need is a high mid-range to do a post fade. That's all we need, you know what I'm saying? But as far as finishing, like I said, this is all we got. And I'm not gonna sit here and overly explain anything. We just gonna make all this shit quick. But also I forgot this close shot actually went up to a 76, and we do get the paint prodigy and shit like that on bronze as well. But yeah, man, this is pretty much it. If y'all want to specialize in finishing on this build, if you have that category done, you can do it, but I wouldn't recommend it. But finishing, this is what it is. Now let's go to move on to shooting. All right, y'all boys, so we gonna start out with our 3 first. And I'm gonna go 88-3 at base model, and with my first 5 caps, we're going here so we can get the 93 3-pointer all go shooting badges. And then as far as mid-range, bro is definitely just a pure shooter. All pure shooters, don't matter where the fuck you at on the court, bro. You can put that ball in the hoop at a very high level. So we're also going to give this nigga Hall of Fame everything on shooting badges, and we also will be specializing in shooting on this build. You feel me? So yeah, man, having +2 on your +2 on that motherfucking limitless range to get that joint to legend when you get your shooting specialization done, and then probably just use a +1 on shifty shooter, dead eye, or set shot specialist, whatever you want to do as far as that part. Now there is other templates you can make if you don't really care about the wingspan. I wanted to add wingspan on this build so you can play a little bit of defense a little better, you know what I'm saying, and kind of just keep it as close as possible to his wingspan in real life. We just 2 inches shorter on wingspan. So yeah, but if y'all want to go with a lower and get a 99 3-pointer on the 6'5" build, by any means, you can definitely do that. It's not that hard to do. But doing that, you really want to need this mid range to be high. You just go down to a 74, an 84, and then have a 94 3-pointer, and you should be straight. But hey, if y'all want to take that route, by any means, go ahead and do what you do. Show template. But free throw for 5s, we're going with a 91. If you don't play 5s, take this free throw off, add these points elsewhere. But shooting, that's pretty much it. Now just go to move on to the playmaking. Alright, y'all boys, so far as playmaking, he's not a playmaker and none of that other stuff. So we're just going to rock out with 71. 71 is very decent enough for a off-guard build in park and even on 5s. You know what I'm saying? We don't necessarily need no more than the 71 ball handle. Now, this is where it kind of... I just went with 86, honestly, just to get all the silver badges and shit like that, right? Doing this, though, even going to 81 ball handle, we get the build name of Ankle Taker on this build, which... it's throwing me off for a Trey Johnson build and my build name is Ankle Taker instead of 3-point sniper or something like that. That's what I was trying to get. But like having a 70-something ball handle, bro, when that kind of be crazy. And then like I got so many other attributes on this build, bro. It's like I just had to put the shit on the ball handle, bro. Even with the speed ball, we went with the 86 on the speed ball as well, bro. Like it's just so many attributes left over, bro. So it's like we might as well just enhance it and make it all the way better all around, you know. So hey, it's cool on that. We just got the lightning launch on gold. Shit, if you want to +2 it or whatever the case may be, you know what I'm saying, you definitely can do that. And as far as dribbling, shit, you got a lot of dribble moves you can use. You can go crazy out there, you know what I'm saying. But as far as playmaking though, for a off guard build, this is very solid to be a secondary ball handler. So hey, it is what it is, decent. But let's go to move on to the defense. Alright, y'all boys, so far as interior is going to go to a 47. That's tied to our block. Perimeter, we're going to go with a 74 brim. Just get all these badges right here on bronze. Steel, we're also going to go to a 73 on the steel. And with adding some caps here, we are going to take this shit all the way up to a 91. And even with perimeter, we're adding 4 or I think it's 3 or 4 caps to perimeter. You can get up to an 85 or 86, something like that. You want to take that route, but y'all will see all that in a second. And then we're just going to finish off the build with a 67 on the block. I know we're one fucking rating away from getting our goddamn high fly denier on bronze, but hey, it is what it is. We ain't gonna better get it, but we still get good jump shot contest on the perimeter, and even if somebody trying backdoor you, time it right, you still get a block. And then as far as rebounding, we're not gonna touch that shit. We're just not gonna touch it. But hey, this is my FRG, whatever the hell, FRG, if that was your name. This is my Trey Johnson template. If you like what you see here, go ahead and copy it. If you don't, remember this is just a template. Make it to your liking or what you believe bro should have in this build. But I feel like with the way this build is set up, it'd be very solid in the 5s, record randoms with your squad, even in park, will be solid. You know what I'm saying? But 2s court, you just have to get your fucking defense right. I'm gonna be honest. You have to use your caps and shit like that on the defense if you want to be like a 2s player. Because you do have the speed and shit, all this to do the bullshit decks and shit that niggas do on the 2s court. But hey man, if y'all play that style, then hey, fuck you. But hey, do what you do. Let me show y'all this cap breaker screen real quick though. Alright, y'all boys, so for my 15 to 20 cap breaks, this is what I would do with my first 5. First 5 is going to go to my 3-pointer. Second 5 is going to go to my mid-range, also specialize in shooting. I told y'all that. That's 10 right there. And then my next 5, me personally, on the Trey Johnson build, for this type of build, I'm going to go with the 97 speed for my 15. You know what I'm saying? Me personally, that's just me. I need that 97 speed. That's going to be crazy. I ain't gonna lie. And then for my 20 caps, I'm gonna go with my steel so I can play lanes. The 97 speed is also gonna help me even get to the lanes and all that with the 6'8" wingspan as well. You feel me? And I can use +1s or +2s on my interceptor, even glove to get them joints to Hoff or a Hoff or fucking legend if I want to. But and then 25 all the way to season 8. You know what I'm saying? Since I just hit vet 2, once we get all the way to season 8 at the end of the year, I will put the rest of it on perimeter with just 4, and they give me to 86 perimeter. Then I will probably, matter of fact, I'll probably just go all 5 to the perimeter and just get 88 perim. I ain't gonna lie, but anything else y'all see here, you know what I'm saying, y'all can definitely change it up and do what you want to do with your caps and go in whatever order you would like to go in. But that's what I would do if I was to make this build. Alright, y'all boys, y'all seen that cap burger screen? Like I said, 15 caps is all you really need on this build. But if you get 20, that would be perfect. Anything else after 20 is honestly doing too much. But hey, shit, fuck it. If you get after 20 caps, just make the build better, do whatever else you want to do. I already told y'all boys what order I was doing as well, or what I would do with my 25. So hey, if y'all want to follow this template, then by the means, do what you do. Make the build exactly how I made it. You won't waste your money, and you will be out there playing just like bro. But as far as the build name, like I said, we got Ankle Taker as the build name, fool. Like it's throwing me off. You know what I'm saying? For Ankle Taker for bro, it's kind of crazy. I ain't gonna lie. And then having said he fired some ball handle to try and get the name to go away is even crazier, bro. So it's like, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? Fuck it. We can't just overly do defense on the nigga build because he ain't known for being no damn defender on his rookie year. You know what I'm saying? So trying to keep the shit as accurate as possible. But we got the name cool. You know what I'm saying? It's just not true at the moment. So hey, it is what it is. But maybe when you add caps, your build name will change. Probably you get something different. Hopefully you do. But as far as the shades, we got Bradley Beal. He's on the Wizards. Bradley Beal, come on, fool. Makes sense. And with him being under at 80 overall, we cannot get them niggas in the shade. So having Bradley Beal pop up here as one of the best Wizards players of all time, perfect. Perfect for the video. Then we got Kevin Martin, another off guard shooter, perfect, and Ray Allen, perfect. But yeah, other than that, hopefully y'all boys fuck with the build. If y'all do fuck with the build or enjoy anything about this video, then go to like, comment, subscribe if you're new. That shit, I'm out of here, man. But before I go to get this video 10 20 likes on the video. That'd be very appreciated. You know what I'm saying? Subscribe if you're new. Help your boy get to 5,000 subs. Turn your post notifications on. Share the video so you can push it out to the YouTube regular minutes, so everybody can see this sniper Trey Jones template. But yeah, Trey Johnson, my bad, template. But yeah, other than that, I'm out of here. Catch y'all boys in the next video.